extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminated.
What's up, Chatty? Chat.
From Joe Mixon.
Chat, yeah.
And off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now. And they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round of the playoff. They're on the road again. And sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us.
It comes at us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Back to throw. Bryant. Able to hit his target. It's Miller. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down and less than a yard.
My bad, y'all.
Trying to run forward, Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's flagging here on the outside. It's a foot race. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. He's still on his feet. And down to goal just outside the 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. In motion left goes a tight end. On second down, Williams. And take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Yes, sir.
Taking it in from 7 yards.
You see it, Chad?
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bryant. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Bryant. It's Myers again with another catch. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Open man right side, Myers. Now this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. Back to throw. Bryant. To the left side. There's Moore. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bryant. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time. From the gun on 3rd down. Bryant. And this is going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points.
And all deep in his own territory, comes up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bryant. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Bryant. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Oliver, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson. Good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated. Because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Fields. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And all the way home for Broncos score.
Y'all see it, Chad?
34 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense heading back for one final first-half drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bryant. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Jeudy has the first.
Y'all see it, Chad? Come on.
Broncos continue to show
Fuck,
why
nigga.
it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And they take a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And the defense loses it. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Justin Jefferson, 65 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Off play action. Bryant. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. Down the right sideline. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 46 yards. Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. He's got it, complete. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Give him 32 on the play. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They run it again with Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Rolling to his... And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jerry Jeudy saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bryant trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the 6.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they're going to speed things up here. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Got it.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Broncos on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And it's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. The play fake. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game pressure.
Touchdown! Beckham from 10 yards out. And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and this one was over.
All right, Chad, I think it's fair to call this super serious. I mean, we just about wrap these boys up. Chad, we just about wrap these boys up. Just about over, I think, with it.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship.
I don't see a chat. We gonna see how good these boys is. We finna see. Finna see, boys. We finna see, my nigga.
It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Denver. It's the Browns and the Broncos, and it's coming up next.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado,
for this edition of NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a classic Saudi taking on the Denver Broncos.
Hello everyone, alongside
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time. I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one.
And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special team, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reversed to the quarterback, and he has to play well.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Pat Surtain, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's going to have the Browns first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off of play action, it's Watson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Fielded just inside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, what's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that,
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
3rd and 2, Watson. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they left the throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This is caught. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go. It's nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Up the middle. It's Chubb. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. It's offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This will be caught. Judy. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Three 0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go with Williams. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action. It's Fields sliding out of the pocket. That's
It's complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 44.
Big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Williams again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams taking
You see a chat?
and the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 plays, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll throw over the middle, take it in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. And taken at the 46. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Meanwhile, Fields throw here into the hands of the receiver, Junior. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Down the sideline he goes. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Now, hang on, we got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurt it. We'll step aside, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Y'all see a chat?
Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He'll get this complete to Tillman. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. First down now, but that clock rolling. Watson drops it off for Chubb. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Watson trying to get his guys moving. Watson looks to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, the Joker. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's down inside the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Watson. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. On 1st down, that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They've got his man complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that time on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as he'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Fields. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Fields on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Fields now on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Mixon again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
Y'all see it, Chad.
Up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 46, here's second down and 2. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Down the numbers, there he goes. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 54 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Fuck!
Down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher.
Sorry, Chad.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Watson on 1st down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Right back to Njoku. Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku, 28 yards.
And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Rolling to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
They snap it to Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Catch the fucking Jefferson 5!
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. One quarter remains for the right to go on.
We need to stop playing with these niggas, bro.
Back now here on
I'm really playing with these niggas right now, but I'm not gonna say I was playing with these niggas, but I really just be on bullshit this whole game, to be honest with you.
to throw on 2nd is Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Gonzalez's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos about set to go on offense. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right?
This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Take it in at the 22. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Can't be holding, nigga.
Some grabbing there.
We gotta win this game, bro. I'm not fucking losing.
Why that doesn't happen more often? Guys
Step
into the
up.
center, having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position. That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll roll him out right. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Out to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields on the move to his left. A little juke. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Here's Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get this to the 30-yard
whistle as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the airfields on second down.
He's going to go up top again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down.
To throw is Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And this one will be taken out. They'll spot it right at the 7. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
So the Broncos now down 24-21, a minute 12 to go. A field goal sends this championship game to overtime as they've got a 1st and 10. And their follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back to Mixon on 1st down.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Back to throw. Fields.
He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with time a factor here, Lane Hill
Chatty, yeah.
put it out to the 25.
I don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Coming out on the field.
Point.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone,
Watch
Charles,
this.
because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
To throw, Watson.
Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
GG's. What are you talking about?
The Broncos are Super Bowl bound as we say goodnight, everybody.
What are you talking about? Chat, chat, chat.
Falcons and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man downfield is Julie. He's got it.
Again, a 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. It's a gain of 34.
And what great recognition.
Y'all, chat, we ain't playing the whole game. I don't got time for bullshit. We just need to score and do what we do. I don't know how they let these niggas score. Respectfully. But watch me finna score right here, though. Respectfully. From the 5-yard line. Watch this.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Fields. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
remind you, in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from his first half of football.
Hell no.
Down he goes.
All right, watch this, chat.
Hurry up, trying to get to their
Watch this.
positions and get set quickly.
And that is caught downfield by Baker.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's it, Chad.
Talk over what to do next.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
Flushed out right.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
On second down, here's Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. On play action, Fields
Rolling to his right. And this is caught. All the way home for Broncos score.
Justin Jefferson,
34 yards.
and the Broncos have moved out in front.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he takes us beyond the 30.
Oh, this fat bitch always injured. Fat bitch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ritter from the gun. Throws right back to London, complete again.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ritter now. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Throw on 1st and 10. Right back to Pitts again. Room to maneuver at the 45.
And he gets this one down to the 24.
Nigga, get this big ass nigga, bro. This little big ass nigga should not be doing this shit.
The offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route. Just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, They were on guard. Incomplete.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Fields. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl, abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appear to be a little bit tight midfield as they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
His throw incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play,
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hitting London coming across the field. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. From the gun, here's Fields. Flush to his right. And this one too low.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And it's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Fields throwing again. And he's got this to Jefferson. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Fields. Flushed out right. And he's caught. Touchdown, Denver. 13 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their third quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ritter back to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The pick up there, 5 yards. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Ritter. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the cheaters right there on the break, aren't they?
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Fields on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Buying time to his left. This will be caught. Judy. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Broncos are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis is going to opt to not return it. So out come the Falcons now. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Open man is Duvernay. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. On first down, Fields. Gonna throw right side here, complete. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Dancing to his left. Smith catches left side. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Fields. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis is going to opt to not return it. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory. Down the numbers. There he goes. Finding room in midfield. Inside the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Flush to his right.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
To throw is Fields.
Steps away. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
They snap it to Fields.
Flushed out right.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Fields now to throw.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson
With a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis is going to opt to not return it. The Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Ritter will set up to throw it. Targeting Pitts on the other route, and he's got it complete. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Ritter. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be 1 more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
23 yards on the play. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And the Lombardi Trophy goes west. And it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs.
Good looks, brother.
And
Smack these niggas. You good, Draco? Where's Knobs? Kill them, boys. Good ass. I say, Chevy finna upgrade these and shit. shade. Check.